Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for thank you for being with me on a slice of life, a slice of life. Don't let these pink and green glasses throw you off. Okay, it's a divine nine. It's a divine nine. I hope you had a great weekend. I managed to have a great weekend every weekend, a great day every day. Because what else is there? Why wouldn't you have that? Why wouldn't you get up and say, it's a good day? Thank you, Lord, you gave me another day. I'm in my right mind. I can think. My limbs are moving. Let me just get on out here and make something happen. Let me do something to help somebody. Let me do something to carry people along the way. It's Monday, everybody. It's Monday, and we got 4 more days to go. And so what does Georgian have today? Well, it's Rosh Hashanah. Right now, it's dusk in Atlanta. It's dark in Atlanta. It's late in Atlanta. And Rosh Hashanah has started. And so we started a new year, 5786. You say, well, Georgian, that's for the Jewish people. It's a calendar that the Hebrews had, that we had. It was in the Bible that we had it. We had that same calendar. So I'm going to go with this calendar. I'm going to start now. And let me tell you why. When I got ready to do the books this summer, I have things set up by quarter. And so the first quarter is coming, but I'm telling you, I'm just trying to get you to go with me. You don't have to follow me, but just listen to me for a minute. So last year, when I came up on doing this, it was Rosh Hashanah, and it was 57, 85, 57, 86 now. And it was Joshua Giles that said we're in a new year. So I said, you know what, I'm going to start my year now. So I did what I had to do. I said, I'm going to get this done and this done. Then I put something in first quarter, second quarter. I was able to get the books out. So I'm asking you now, because you know that in our 2026, something's coming. I don't know what it is, but 26. So let's start this 26 now. Tonight is New Year's. This week, 5786. And so I have I'm doing my pre-planning. This is my first quarter, my pre-first quarter. So when 26 come for the regular calendar, it'll be all right. If they say we don't have this, we don't have that, this ain't working, that ain't working, I already have my stuff because I'm starting now. And so tonight I'm asking you to start with me. Start planning with me. Let's start the new year right now. It starts tonight. Let's go into the new year now, and let's start lining up what we're gonna do in September, because we had in the middle of the day yesterday, fall season started, as I had on my white pants. But anyway, I don't care, But I'm saying fall season started. You notice the leaves has started coming down, not because of the transition so much what the weatherman said, because it's been so dry. But one time the leaves started coming down pretty early, whatever the reason was, and we had a cold winter. I'm just wanting to get everybody on the page with me. I'm no soothsayer. I'm not a prophet. I'm none of those. Joshua Giles is the youthful prophet that does prophecy that I know. But I'm saying that now is the time. Stick with me. Start now. Whatever it is that you think you want to do in January, you want to start now. During this new year. Let's take this what is the Jewish New Year, Rosh Hashanah, and start your new year now. Don't worry about Christmas. Christmas is fine. Christmas gonna come and Christmas gonna go. And then that 26 is coming. I've been telling y'all about that 26 is coming. Okay? Start with me now. Start now. My takeaway for tonight, if I don't do but 5 more minutes of this show, is for you to start now. Whatever it is, start your quarter. Now we have 4 quarters, but we're gonna don't they have a show? They used to have a show called Fifth Quarter, didn't they? So let's use this as the overtime at the end. We're overtime. We're in overtime. So because I know some of y'all have to have it lined up where you understand it. So let's take Rosh Hashanah, period, down to December 31st as the pre-planning. We have that in school, don't we? For my school teachers, that's right, pre-planning. Let's have a pre-planning. We're going to pre-plan what we're going to do for first quarter so we can get through it like that. We're not going to take first quarter and start thinking about what we're going to do in the first quarter. This is our pre-planning. Let's pre-plan our first quarter. There you go, Georgianne. I see, because success is what I want for all of you. Success. I don't have all the means to help you be successful. You know, they'll put 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I have a 1, 2, 3, 4. Myron Golden got some 1s, some 2s, some 3s, and 4s. Arlen Hamilton got some 5s, some 6s, some 7s, and 8. They know how to put their finger. Even my daughter know how to write stuff behind you. I don't have all that. But I do know what God has told me. I got that. I got the Spirit of the Lord. One thing that Joshua Giles talked about was that this was a time of, this is transition, but it's going to be a plus time, a revival time of good stuff is going to be coming to you. And I just believe good stuff is coming anyway. I believe good stuff is coming for the people on the other side of this screen, but it's not coming if you're not ready. It's not coming if you're not, you got to do some stuff. You see, so like for me, for instance, so I have 2 books still in the computer. Look like they just stand there a long time this time. It may be a reason why. It's a reason why you have to do things on God's time. And He has not pushed me back to that computer to get those books out. He has not pushed me to get those books out. You know, I still got some work to do. And so this is a good time for me to say, see, I want the books out before the end of the year, before December 31st. What do you want done before December 31st? You need to make a list. What do you want to carry into 26? What people do you want to carry into 26? What illness do you want to carry into 26? What foolishness and nonsense do you want to carry into 26? You see, use this as pre-planning. There's some people that don't need to go with you in 26. They need to stay in 25. You loved on them, and y'all loved on each other, and that was great, and you had a great time, but you need to leave them at 25, and and open up to some 26 opportunities. You see, it's a challenge coming in 26. So we're in the pre-planning. Rosh Hashanah is tonight, and it goes forward. And this is a new year. And so I'm Happy New Year. To all of you who want to be Happy New Year with me, let's say Happy New Year. Let's do a toast. Let's do a champagne toast. And let's start our year. And let's get that pre-planning book out. Because if you go to the dollar store, you know I love the dollar store. The Greenbrier dollar store, ooh, baby. Chris got some stuff in there for you. I think that's his name, Lord have mercy. But anyway, I love the dollar store. Anyway, so you notice the calendars are all out for 26. So and so the calendar has 26 in it, but it also has December in it, maybe a few months in there. You can pre-plan. What you gonna do? What are your plans? What didn't you get done that you want? Because you all know when Halloween comes, it's over. It's over in America. It's over. When Halloween, once they get started into them holidays, baby, you're not getting anybody on the phone. You're not getting any money. Nobody's listening to your proposals. Nobody could give a flip less. They straight into how much money I'm gonna make from my business. How much money I'm gonna make off them $9 trillion that you all still don't want to talk about. I haven't heard anybody talk about the $9 trillion. I'm talking about the $9 trillion. Somebody help me talk about the $9 trillion. Okay, let me get off my soapbox. But I'm saying that's what's gonna happen during the holidays. And so you got the rest of this month, and then half of next month. So you have about 3 weeks to get the pre-planning done. Speak to the people you need to speak with before the end of the year. After that, after Halloween, it's straight Thanksgiving. It's straight Christmas. It's straight holiday. It's straight la 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 la. It's straight Santa Claus. These people, people love their children, and they want their children to have a great holiday. They love Mima and all that. They want them to have the right gifts. People are gonna be gift-minded. So the business of that, you have a business that's gonna get some gifts to somebody, and that's what we need to do. And are you buying any gifts from black vendors? White people, are you buying any gifts from black vendors? Okay, can you find some good? Because We shop everywhere. And my daughter reminded me of something, and I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Do you remember anybody? You have to be maybe 60, in your 60s. You remember when the black newspaper said, "Do not shop at Rich's"? Do y'all remember that? Do not shop. I don't know if they said a store, but do not shop, or watch how you shop. I'm saying the same thing. You are making so many people rich. Can we make somebody? Are there any black vendors that would like to have a happy holiday, some finances, the start of your business, a boost to your business? I know some black vendors out there, and we need to go find them. I don't know how to get out to that place called Black Wall Street. I think it's way out somewhere. I'm not a way out person, you know. I need something to be up the street for me, online. But I do want us to concentrate on supporting one another when it comes to the economics of the $9 trillion. I want us to support one another culturally, economically, spiritually, physically, you know, and on level, and academically. That's the kind of support I want us. We used to have it. If our ancestors did it in the fields, it was an understanding. It was an understanding. This is what we do for one another. Where is that understanding now? You saw Sunday. I am one to say that was a tragic thing that happened. And that, I don't do tragedy, and I don't do violence like that. And you see, but we have Kurt, we had Kennedy, Malcolm, Martin, and Megan. Tragic, all tragedies, you see, you know. And that's where I stand with that. But when it comes down to this hatefulness, that hatefulness is permeating the byways and the highways and the media waves, WAVES. It could be frightening if we didn't know that there is a God. You know, you can't. We all know now. We all know that there is a God, and when we say that makes a statement among African Americans for sure. There is a God, and we just say, we keep praying for people. We will pray for you. We will pray. You all know we will pray, and God will hear our prayers, and He heard our prayers, and He hears our prayers. You see, and so that's what we have going for us. But in the meantime, in between time, preparation is gets you halfway there. Preparation is half of it. Determination is the other part. Preparation, determination, you can't miss with that. And preparation is tonight begins Rosh Hashanah, the new year. So we're preparing. We're pre-planning. We're preparing for 26. It's time to think 26. Now you say, Georgianne, you 83 years old. What kind of future you looking at? I'm looking at the same future you looking at. 44, 45, 65, 55. I'm looking at the same future you looking at. Because you don't know when. You don't know who gonna die when. Don't be putting me in the grave and putting yourself on top of the grave. Baby, it's a whole lot of 30-year-olds, 35-year-olds. A whole lot of my friends didn't make 50 when I made 50, didn't make 40 when I made 40. It's because God got a plan. He has a plan. I know I got to go, but you do too. Can't nobody stay. So having said that, as I'm looking forward to 26 and all other numbers, you think I'm gonna say, oh Lord, another year? Oh, I'm saying yes, baby, another year. What we gonna do? All right, I got plans. Don't you have plans? You don't have plans, well, you need to get some plans. You need to get out of other people's plans and get you some plans. You know, get you some business. You don't have enough to do. Read a book. Need something to do. When you start talking about you don't have plans, you got plans. I have the same kind of plan. I'm looking forward to 26. So I'm starting now on tonight because it's 57, 86 is the Rosh Hashanah New Year. And so I'm into the new year already. And I haven't sat down and did my what I need to be doing. I usually have it done by now. But I will have it done. My pre-planning. Do you have your pre-planning calendar? Go get, they got some beautiful calendars at the dollar store. Go get you some calendars and start now. You want to wait till 26 to start? Baby, you behind, you late. You real late. We really kind of late anyway, because my daughter reminded me that in August, your Christmas ideas for your fiduciary Christmas thoughts should have been lined up in August. What you had lined up in a fiduciary manner should have been available on paper in August. Baby, I'm way behind already. I'm not trying to get behind. I've had to, some stuff happens. I had to kind of go backwards to go forward. But baby, I don't know about you, but I got things to do. 5 books. Let me tell you about these books right here. 5 books. What you gonna put out this summer? What you got going in 26? Come on now. These are all blessed. All blessed. You think you think I got up and said this is what I was gonna do? No, this is what God told me to do. He said you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to every night. This one, especially this one, and this one. I was asleep. No, I was asleep on this one right here. I was deep sleeping, and he woke. I swear he shook me, and said, "Oh, wait a minute now. Look at that. Look at that again. Look what you about. Look." And I got up and wrote and talked on my phone. I think I wrote this down right here. This right here. I was at a conference speaking, and I passed out a paper. And the lady said, "You don't have to say anything else. Here it is, right on this paper. Thank you so much." I said, "What was on the paper? It can be in a book." I got this from the Harvard class. I got this to start Who Lived Here, Where'd They Go Again. And this, you all supported me. This really supported me. I thank the Absalom Jones Center for supporting me, for allowing me to do my one-woman show. This is a brand now. It's a book. It's a show. I didn't show you the bags. I got, the t-shirts. All of that comes. And my daughter gave me a new pen. Where's my pen? I don't have my pen. Oh, Lord have mercy. My daughter gave me a new pen because we have pens made in his image. We have pens, we have t-shirts, we have pocketbooks made in his image. See, anybody ask me, anybody say, "Georgianne, what's your website so we can buy from you?" Because we don't want to do that. But there's some people that's buying from us, but we don't want to do that. Would you buy from me? Would you buy some t-shirts? I put it in the last show. I'm going to put it in this show. Boutique Indigo Boutique. What's the name of it? I got to put it in there. My Boutique Indigo Soul.com. I got so many sites. Boutique Indigo Soul.com. Anyway, let me tell you about Saturday. Saturday was wonderful. Oh my God. Saturday. God is so good. I want to thank Dr. Mary Hooper and the team at Clark Atlanta University, and Mr. Leah LaRue and the team at with the MPU University and the City of Atlanta, because we did our first bus tour. Who lived here? Where did they go? I cried. I got sick. I was so embarrassed. I got sick on the bus. Lord have mercy. I was just so embarrassed. They were all right with it, but anyway, I was just so excited. The first Who Lived Here, Where Did They Go? We didn't do all 26 neighborhoods, but we did about 15 of them. And they had the monograph, which is on the Who Lived Here, Where Did They Go site, SITE, I'm saying. You can go to www.wholivederewheredidtheygo.com, and you can see the monograph, and we followed the monograph as we traveled around the city of Atlanta on a bus tour, explaining the neighborhoods, who lived here and where did they go, so that our city planners and it was City of Atlanta employees and citizen leadership were on the tour. They can get an understanding of the city, and then when they write policy, they could write it differently so that we don't have a who lived here, where to go, where did they go as the part, you know, the displacement of neighborhoods. But I tell you the truth, black neighborhoods. I tell you, it was a wonderful tour. And then I had a script. I wrote the script, but when I got to talking on the mic, you know, I went into Georgian. Yes, I did. I told them all the clubs back in the day, and where we used to go to the split tea and get the hot dog because we couldn't go to the varsity. You had to get your food out the back door of the varsity, you know, and I told them the names of the original streets and the Lincoln Club, the Lincoln Country Club, you know, at the Lincoln Cemetery, and Dots. Oh, y'all, in the living room, all them kind of places you all don't know anything about. And the Peyton Wall, we went by the Peyton Wall at Harlan and Peyton Road. And, you know, it was just, it was fun for me just to talk. And of course, you know, I had the statistics from the monograph, which you can get all of that. And so I want to thank them. I have a picture that I'm going to put up on my community page. You can see the people there. Then we went over to see David over at the Preservation House, the first house built in Atlanta, Georgia. The first house built, I guess maybe with bricks or something, in Atlanta. David does the Preservation of Atlanta. That's the name of his institute, I think. Anyway, we had lunch over there. It was a wonderful time to be had by all. And so Mrs. Goolsby, a director, one of the directors at Clark Atlanta University, and another director, Mr. Reginald Thomas, will help me out. And then a vice president, Marshall Targer, Dr. to-be, Dr. Marshall Taggart, and of course the leader of the PAC, Dr. Mary Hooper. I'm just so grateful. And then the leader for the city of Atlanta, Mrs. Leah LaRue, and Tony. I don't know Tony's name, but anyway, it was fun to be had by all. You know, and they were indulgent of me because I just got emotional with this. This is the first of hopefully many tours called Who Lived Here, Where Did They Go? So I'm looking forward to extending and expanding on this book. And if you notice, this book has doors on it. So we're going to get these doors up. And the doors represent the 26 neighborhoods that I talk about. And each door, we could take Lighton, for example. That's the one I like to speak about. The most Reverend Jerome Banks came out of Lighton. And that's over by the Georgia World Congress Center and the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. People live there. And across the street, you'll see steps. And the steps look like they're going to nowhere, but those used to be houses. And if I had followed God's will, which he told me was not God's will, if I had listened to him, he said, take pictures of these houses before they disappear, I would have some original art, some original photography. But of course, I didn't listen. And by the time it came to me and I got some sense, there were no houses there. And I remember looking at the last house. I said, come on, Georgianne, you're going to get this picture. Then I went on with life. And so I ended up just taking the steps. And thank God the steps are still there. And the railings to go up the steps because there were people who lived there. So if you see this, when this talks about Museum Atlanta, I have a site with museum. I have a Museum Atlanta site, one of my websites. And I want to thank Beverly Maddox, my Spelman sister, Beverly Clark Maddox of Spelman College. Anyway, she does my sites for me. And because of that, the museum has two artists right now. I still have Lawrence Blinky Walden and Beverly Fontaine because I just haven't had time to get anybody else's artwork up there. And I want to get Howard Grant, and there's somebody else I saw that does art that want to put their work up. But Georgianne hasn't gotten to it yet because I'm still working on Who Lived Here, Where Did They Go? All of that started at Rosh Hashanah last year. This right here, all these thoughts and how I was going to do and what I was going to do, that was Rosh Hashanah last year. So Rosh Hashanah this year, pre-planning, I got some plans. I don't know about you, but I want you to have some. I want you to think about what does it take I want you to create, number one. And what's going to give you that joy? Nobody else can give you the joy. I mean, the joy that God gives you is a different kind of joy. What's that happiness? That's something you give yourself. Nobody can make you happy. You make yourself happy. That happiness comes. It's something that you enjoy doing. And so the Creator has asked you to create. And so on tonight, sit down with your pre-planning book and say, this is what I'm going to do. Because when 26 comes, y'all going to remember what I said. You're going to remember what I said. You're going to remember what I said. And so, you know I love you. You know that. And I was going to make some announcements, but I don't have the announcement line up yet. We haven't worked it out yet. We're going to work it out. We're going to work that thing out. And then I'm going to make an announcement, maybe a personal announcement. You never know. In the meantime, in between time, I am so happy that we have made another week. And it's important that we made it through the weekend. And it's important that we know that there's something we have to do. When this goes off and you stop watching me, and I want you to take your pen and paper and get your pre-planning thoughts going, or type it up, or whatever you got to do. Whatever it takes to get you going, but get going. I just need you to get going, because there's a lot of talent on the other side of the screen that just not getting, you're not getting out, you're not letting it go. You holding the talent back. I talk to some talented women every day. Talented, smart, educated, well-spoken, just well-read, all of that. And they say, I'm going to do, and it doesn't get out. Well, doggone it, this is the year to get it out. Come on, y'all. Let's create. This is, as far as I'm concerned, it's the year of creation. That's not what Rosh Hashanah, I don't think this is the year of creation, but every year is creation year as far as I'm concerned. And I'm looking forward to you creating. You just don't know what's been going through my head. I don't even know where the people are for what I got going through my head. You see, it's bad enough. You said, Georgianne, you know, sometimes I talk to you, I don't know. Well, I apologize to my real personal friends, because I know you're talking to me, and in the meantime, I have a play. The play is never gotten out, okay? Ain't nobody dancing. It's still sitting here. It's on paper, but it's like, I want to come out. You won't let me out. Okay, the music from the play, all the music isn't out. It's saying, I want to come out. You only let a few of them out. You know how kids fight? Well, that's going on up there. Then the fashion design up there is saying, well, when you going to get to us? I keep designing stuff. I get up and design stuff, and I take that piece of paper, I put it in a folder. And I found a folder the other day with some beautiful, ooh, don't let me get the fashion design. And then I looked at it, and I put the folder down. I said, I'm going to get to you. Then what's the other thing that's going on up here? The fashion, then the music people. Oh, yeah, the music people. Jeremy Johnson Tafasi is like, so what? When we going to do some music? I'm like, I don't know. It's just a lot going on, and it's the same way with you. You know, I talk about you all, but I'm guilty. I'm guilty myself for not getting it all out. But I lose time. I get, you know, I get caught up in, I don't have any teeth. I get caught up in, I need my hair braided. I want my hair to grow. I get caught up in, I don't like what I have on. I don't like this, the other. I gotta go find me something else. I get caught up in, my feet hurt, and I gotta get I get caught up in stuff, like, because I'm human too. And when you get caught up in all that stuff, then you don't get the creation stuff comes out. It doesn't get out. And so at 83, I need to be getting it out of my head. Because think of all the people. How many of you all got some cousins, some in-laws, some family members that you said, man, they could write some music. Oh my God, they could sing. Oh, they can sew. Oh, they can cook. And they passed away. And all that went in the ground. All of that talent went in the ground. And they didn't leave not one piece of paper. Not one. I don't want to do that. I'm going to leave mine. I'm going to leave it. You don't have to wonder what I was thinking, because it's going to all be out there. Pre-planning time, Rosh Hashanah. Pre-planning time, Rosh Hashanah. Pre-planning time, it is 5786. It's a new year. What are you doing for New Year's? What are you doing for New Year's? I'm ready to go in here. Well, you know what? I'm going to grade some papers. Did I tell you I graded some papers? I got one class done. I got another class to go. I do teach school. I know you all wondering, when did she get the school teaching part done? I get it done. But see, this was a good assignment. Let me stop for a minute. You know Dr. Daniel Black, his book, The Coming. Ooh, baby. That's a good assignment. And let me tell you some kind of way. Some kind of way I connected. I meant to tell my daughter I connected the Dred Scott decision to Dr. Black's The Coming. I know that doesn't go together any kind of way, but it goes together when you stop and think about it. It really does. So our next assignment is James Baldwin. Oh, we're going to have fun with that. I love school. I love you. And you can't do anything about it.